What's up everyone, Hexadecimo here, here's Mo, and today I'm gonna tell you why I hate DJI, and it's not what you think. Cue intro. Yeah. What's happening guys, I'm super pissed at DJI, and I'm about to tell you why. The year 2020 has been one of the worst years in our history. It's probably been one of the worst years in my lifetime. And the pandemic has wiped out many businesses. It's ruined hundreds and thousands of people worldwide. It's hurt many people. People have lost their lives. And it's been a really, really rubbish year. Now we have a new lockdown in sight in England. A few cities have already gone under this tier 3 lockdown, and I thought, you know what, before we get locked down and God knows what's going to happen with the post again, and are we able to get this and that, I thought, let me get a drone, at least I can have some fun with that, and it will line me up for my business, or the new business that I launched, which is video shooting. And within that business, I've already been approached to shoot music videos, and it's not really something that I thought of doing, but it actually seems like something kind of fun to do, so I'm actually probably gonna take them up on that offer. I thought to myself, what would be nice is, especially for a music video, you get some of these nice drone shots where, you know, you can have the talent in front of you and pan out and spin around them and all sorts of stuff. All that fun stuff, right? So I was gonna go buy the Mavic Mini. I thought that's a nice entry-level drone to get started. It's small, it's lightweight, it's, you know, no harm, no foul, right? I thought I don't need a super professional one. Then I thought to myself, well, if I just, you know, put a little bit more towards my budget, I can get much better footage, get a better camera, and have a bigger and more professional drone. So I thought I'd go and do that. While researching between the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Zoom, I found out that the drones, the Mini, the Pro and the Zoom, are due a refresh imminently. So I thought, okay, I can wait a month or two. I don't have any jobs that I'm going to need the drone lined up just yet, and if I do, I can rent one, so that's fine, right? And then I thought, well, for all these videos and stuff, I'm no longer going to be tripod based. I do a lot of interviews and corporate videos where there's no handhold. Now I've got more work and it involves me moving around, so the use of a gimbal is becoming more, I guess, needed, or I'm going to need to use a gimbal more often. So I bought the Ronin SC, nice compact gimbal there, which I thought, you know, it's really nice. It's got the locking axis, locking arms, and that would be great, right? Wrong. For the active track, you need to mount your phone on top of the gimbal, which makes it very top heavy. My camera has a 12 to 200 zoom, which is effectively a 24 to 400mm on a full frame lens or sensor, and the lens itself is heavy, the camera is heavy, and then putting the phone on top just made it very top heavy. And while it could do it, if I went too high up or too low, the gimbal would just flop around and drop. So I thought to myself, right, this gimbal's not going to be good enough. You know, for just standard use of the gimbal, it was fine. But for the active track, which was a feature that I really wanted, being a solo filmmaker or solo YouTuber, would give me the freedom to be able to move around in my scene without having a cameraman or person, you know, operating the camera. So I got this. And when I was planning this video, I didn't even have this in my hands. So it was over here in the studio, the new studio, being charged, ready to go. So I fully charged it, and now I'm not going to use it. Why, you may ask? I'll tell you why. After I purchased it, I found out that next week, DJI are releasing the new versions. The RSC and the RS. Huh. I've just spent just over $1,000 on redundant gear. Now, I don't like buying redundant gear. I don't like buying. It's making me angry. I can't even get my words out. I don't like buying gear that is out of date. I like buying the most up-to-date things that I can buy, because then I know I'm gonna get the most life out of that. Now, DJI, make that $2,000 because I bought 2 of these. And now make that $3,500 because I pre-ordered the RS and the RSC, and because of them I thought, why not spend another £800 and buy one of these, this Crane 2 combo, or Crane 2S combo. So, by the end of next week, I'm going to have 6 gimbals, and it's all DJI's fault. I would have had 1, 2, or maybe 3 at most. But that's good news for you guys. So instead of returning them, I'm going to keep them, and I am going to review them one by one, and I'm going to compare them all. And now, I bought these with my own money, so DJI, you can go suck an egg, because if I don't like anything there, I'm gonna tell everyone. Since they haven't sent me anything, I've got no reason to give them a positive review about anything. So, DJI, how you like me now? You got my money. So I thought, going back to this big camera, I'm not going to stand there like a tool. Big gimbal in hand, big camera on top, telling the world, hey, Rob Mo. Hey, Rob Mo. No. I said to myself, do you know what, Mo? You might as well buy a pocket, an Osmo Pocket. And you quite liked the Ronin SC while you used it. And the fact that it had firmware updates that improved it was all good. So you said to yourself, let's buy the Osmo Pocket. I added it to my basket on Amazon, purchased it, and then went back to YouTube, and then there was a video of the Osmo Pocket 2, which is now called the Pocket 2. Damn you, DJI, damn you! So I went straight to Amazon, I cancelled my order before they dispatched it. Ha! Take that. Yeah, that's what I thought, DJI. You thought you could get me, didn't you? You thought I'd buy 2 of those. Nah. But, in all fairness, the Pocket 2, having looked at the reviews from other YouTubers, looks like they've improved it in every single way where there's been negative feedback. So in terms of the sensor being too small, they've changed that. Interchangeable lenses, they've changed that. Better battery life, they've changed that. And the doodah that does all, or whatever they call it, add-on that you put on the bottom, they've added all this extra functionality and features to this tiny mobile gimbal camera. That's great, it's amazing. I've pre-ordered one of those. Now back to the Ronins. I'm quite sore about these. Now I like this more than I like the S because it's got the lockable arms and it makes for balancing your camera a whole lot easier. Call me petty, but the main reason I want the Ronin RSC is not for the touchscreen, which is a nice feature. It's for two main reasons. Actually, the touchscreen will be three. Forget it. There's three reasons why I personally want the Ronin RSC, or RS, I should say. I thought about the RSC, but I might as well get the RS model instead. That way, when I get a bigger camera, I can just plunk it on top and not have to worry about it. Now, here's the three reasons, right? So the first reason is the lockable arms. So you can lock the arms, make balancing it easier. Fantastic, great job. You've done that on the RS and on the SC. You did that on the SC DJI and I applaud you, credit where it's due. And the second thing I like is the touchscreen on the RS. Now that's great. You can see what you're doing and you connect it to the Raven Eye. No more top heavy camera, just an attachment on the bottom and it tracks you, and it uses their technology from their drones, from their gimbals, from everything. They've sort of bundled it all into Active Track, and it's amazing. An amazing piece of algorithm that tracks you, and it so far it looks like it does a pretty good job. I can't vouch for that because, as I say, I don't have one yet. I'm getting mine next week, delivered on the 2nd from Amazon. Go Amazon. The third thing I like is the micro adjustment dial, which looks like it's speeding the setup time. They just cut their setup time. You just grab your camera, you plonk it on, you have a little fiddle and you're balanced. And that for me is amazing. So that's why I'm going to get the RS and not the RSC. The RSC seems nice, but just not having that screen. It has a screen, but it's not a touch screen, and it doesn't display the Raven Eye or what your camera's seeing. So for that reason, I'm going to get the RS. We're going to get the Pocket 2, and we are now waiting any minute now for them to announce their new lineup of drones. So that's the next thing on my list. Now, it's all positive things I'm saying about DJI, other than the fact that I didn't do my research before buying and I ended up buying outdated hardware. Yes, that's true. So you may be asking, why have I just said I hate DJI and I've just said all these good things about them? Let me tell you why I hate DJI. I hate them because I'm petty. I hate them because they made me buy outdated tech, because I didn't do my research. Quite simply. So yes, it's kind of my fault. I hate them because they're a company that listens to their customers, who make improvements on the nuisances their device have caused their customers, and they've improved them, they iterate, and they make their products better over time. I was thinking about getting a GoPro, but to be honest, I'm probably going to get the DJI Action Cam, because when I invest in a company, I invest in that company, and yeah, that's just me. If I like something a company does, I just, stick with them. So you might be asking yourself, Mo, why do you hate DJI? You just said good things about them. WTF, Mo. Now this is why. listen up, this is why I hate DJI. I finally saved up the money to buy these products. And now I spent that money with DJI. I've got outdated hardware. And now I have to wait a week for the new products to come out, and I was forced to put them on my credit card. I don't like spending on my credit card unless I have to. My credit card's for emergencies. You know those type of emergencies, when your car breaks down, your boiler goes, and you just need some extra money or extra time to pay for those things. And DJI, you made me dip into that little emergency fund. Now with COVID and the pandemic, and I'm not working as much as I was in my old business, and I've started a new business, I actually think I'm crazy by doing it, but I've decided I'm not going to chase the money, I'm going to chase the passion. I've had enough of working and being miserable at work. While the money was decent, I wasn't that happy. Video is something I've always wanted to get into, and it's something that I think I will do very well. So that's it. That's why I hate DJI. Video over, rant done. Boom. As I said, DJI, all the quirks and annoyances that are around in DJI's products, they're all fixed. They iterated and improved their products. They improved their tracking algorithm, and they improved their balance and gimbal algorithm. So damn you, DJI, for listening to your customers. You are one of the few companies that actually listen and improve your products by listening to your customer. Having never purchased a DJI product in my life, it gives me a warm fuzzy feeling inside that, do you know what, I have invested and I bought into this company, and I know any issues down the line, DJI are going to be able to solve them issues for me. And any issues I have with their products are going to get fixed later on or improved. And that's something that is really rare these days. Companies just don't give a damn anymore. They just take your money and fob you off. DJI is different. As I said, I bought all these products myself with my own hard-earned cash. DJI are not sponsoring me in any way, shape or form, and these are my own opinions about the company. I guess DJI are like the Honda of camera equipment. Honda uses tech from all their industries in all their industries. DJI seem to be doing the same thing. They're using their professional cinema grade technology in their smallest devices, and the tracking and everything that they use, they're bringing in different classes of products for different budgets. No matter what your budget is, you can buy a DJI product that will get you through to the next stage of your career, your life, your fun, whatever it may be. And that to me is amazing. So bravo, well done DJI. Now, if you've made it this far, thank you guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. DJI, if you watch this video, feel free to send me stuff. I'll be happy to review them. If I can return some of this, that'd be great.